I should whisper into the mic, even though it's going to amplify me. No. How's everybody doing this evening? All right. He said that you guys like the jokes. I haven't performed here in a while. It's very bright now. But I'm going to try to make you laugh with some comedy. Although, how many of you are over 30 versus under 30? How many of you are under 30? All right, you might not get all of this, but those of you over 30 are totally going to know what I'm talking about. And it relates, I'm just going to cut to the chase and go straight to the porn. Because porn tends, like, oh no, you porn. Come on, porn gets an audience, whether we like it or not. I'm not particularly thrilled with it, but those of us like over the age of 30, if you can think about what we had to do, you guys, 2 clicks, like you can click and you're there, and then the other click clears the browser history. We had to find an actual physical copy of pornographic material. If you go like, why in the hell would you do that? It's so incriminating. Well, that's all they fucking had, man. And when you went at it, you went with a tape measure, because when you put the porn back, you had to put it back to the fucking centimeter, because if you were off, you would get found out by whoever owned the porn, because it was physical, and then you would be in a world of shit. So you were careful about where you, and if you found a VHS tape, holy shit, it was like a gold mine. But you had to rewind it and then stop it again at the exact point in time where your dad caught his nut when he was watching the tape. Otherwise, you'd get in trouble, because that would be out of sync. And sometimes, like, the fairy would smile down upon you. You'd be playing soccer in an alley, and someone would kick the frickin' ball into a dumpster, and it would be like, son of a bitch, Sean, go get the ball out of the dumpster. And then, like magic, like finding money or true love, there would be a porn magazine in the dumpster with the ball, and then it would prompt a huddle and some serious negotiations over where it's going to be kept, when someone's going to have access to it, or whether or not you're just going to tear out the pages and split them up and take them to your hiding space, which is like somewhere under the floorboards of the damn shed. Nothing boosts your self-esteem like people walking out when you're trying new material. But it just lets you know general things. So now I'm sad. But in the woods is always a place that like porn would wind up, or that you would come across it. But I don't think that you young folks these days associate porn with being in the woods, do you? If there's no Wi-Fi connection, like, fuck, I'm not gonna see naked people. There's only one bar on this thing. It's a different world, is basically what I'm saying. And that's that. So somebody asked me to do a poem as well, because I started out on stage doing poetry, even though it was funny poetry, but I try to have a serious tinge to them. But I try to be comedic, and I noticed, like, I have a streak here. I shaved it out, but these are gray if I let them come. And so it's a realization about getting old, and I'm going to wrap up with this one because I want to leave you with hope. No, I don't. They're coming in, the gray ones and the white ones. So I'm plucking them out, one by one, until the trouble or the baldness becomes worse than the gray. Then I will give up, like I have on so many things, so many times before. Thank you very much. You've been wonderful. Have a great night.